You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Hold it down, hold it down. What's good? Here we go. People in. Get some people in. So what's good? What's good? What's the word, pimp? What's the word? So we got your boy. All right. Got Jeffrey Epstein. I'm gonna go live real quick. You feel me? Got Jeffrey Epstein. He supposedly committed suicide, right? Right. Nah. All right, so boom. Now we got the Colorado judge saying, release it. Release the shit. Release the I think it was the like the flights going back and forth. The list consisted of all the people who visited the island, basically. So I think that's pretty good, you know, sort of a breakthrough for people like for you know, people like me and you and shit like that. So I think it's cool. For the people who suffered, you know, lost their kids, whatever. Being in that situation, knowing what's going on and not being able to do nothing about it because people are so powerful that they can, you know, pretty much buy you, you know, buy your friends or buy anything that you got going on. I say, you know, more like blessings to them because, you know, people don't really care about the situation like that. You know what I mean? It's more about like people getting in trouble. It's not even about the kids or the people who suffering and shit like that. It's about the people getting in trouble. And that's cool. I just want to console for the people who like lost people. Like people died, obviously, on this island or whatever the fuck was going on this island. It was a lot. So I just want to say that. You feel me? I don't know how to feel about Jeffrey because like he was a part of it, but he exposed it. I guess he was just tired of it. You feel me? I guess he was just tired of this shit. So, you know. And for the list to come out, for the list to come out, I told myself I wanted to do a live about it because it's like it's one of the biggest things ever. And you know, on top of that, it's like we gotta think about the people who's suffering from that, the people's families, the loved ones, the people who lost people. Where's the list of the suffering? You know what I mean? Like, where's the list of the people who, like, how did you know, like, how did these people get to the island and shit like that? Even though he's the whistleblower, like, how did they get all these people? Just think about it, it's an island, so somebody knows about people coming back and forth from the island. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you got the pilot. Then you got the people who service the motherfuckers or not. Everybody who they not gonna say, right? All the people around this shit, you know, like how they got the for example, they got, and this shit got millions of views, the people who was working for Michael Jackson before he passed away. Like the people who did his gardening, I think the people who like the maids and shit like that. They was interviewing the maids, and they were of like Latin descent, but basically saying, like my point is there are people that know about, what went on, like exactly, you know what I'm saying? They might have not known behind closed doors, but you pretty much know what's going on. You know what I mean? If you like, if you there, you feel me? You servicing these motherfuckers, you there and shit. So, you kind of want to like take that into account. So for the people who are not being seen are the people who are probably most important. I just want to say that I'm glad at least something's getting exposed from the higher ups. I mean, I guess I feel good about it in a sense, but at the same time, the people who suffer really matter more, you know, uh, from the years and years and years of people doing this shit, the years and years and years of people being missed, or years and years of people who were taken away from their families, the people who got bought and sold or whatever the fuck to get on the island. You know what I mean? And you have people who are telling on themselves, coming out and saying, hey, please don't come out with the list. My husband's on the list, or I'm on the list, or hey, you're gonna like blow shit up. And I think that with all these things going on with Joe Biden possibly getting impeached and all this other bullshit with the list and all these sexual assault cases, it's all keeping us from other things going on in the government as well, what they're doing, because it's still a government being ran. There's still a government being ran. Like, don't nobody want to change it. Everybody gonna be mad at the list, but don't nobody want to change it. Everybody who's gonna be on the list is gonna be a part of the government, or is going to be let me say it like this, not just part of the government. It's going to be a governor. It's going to be a mayor. It's going to be a lieutenant. It's going to be somebody in like up top higher ups in the army, the chief executives, or, people who are up top, not people who are like down here. A list of people who are down here wouldn't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? That's why it doesn't matter. There's been hundreds of lists, thousands of lists of all type of motherfuckers to come out there. But for instance, a list of motherfuckers, when you get the Amber Alert about the creepy guys who come to the block because they like kids or whatever, it's like that's a list. Like that's an Epstein list on a daily. You know what I mean? It's just about how you looking at this shit. Like, what are you looking at to make you realize just what the fuck is going on? You know what I'm saying? Shout out YouTube, man. Shout out YouTube for happy holidays. You know what I'm saying? I forgot to say that too, man. I ain't even start off like that. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Happy New Year. Appreciate motherfuckers watching. Epstein, the case, all these things. I feel like we need to worry about how to change things. When this list comes out, what are we going to change as citizens of the United States of America? Each state is damn like a country. You're going to look at how many people is in the country, the population of people in countries. In other places, we damn near got that shit in a state, in 2 states, and this and that. We are been dumbed down like this. You damn near living in the country. There's hundreds and thousands, millions of people that live next to you that you can affect. And like when this list comes out, I don't want the list to just go viral and everybody got jokes and this is Peter over here, it's da-da-da over there. It needs to be a change. The Colorado judge is putting, Colorado has put themselves, they got billions of dollars over there. I think the only reason why motherfucker did it because they got them billions of dollars to protect themselves because they sell marijuana over there and they made it legal. So that might be like the only reason. Like he got banked, they got banked. They're like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? We putting the list out, bitch. But what I was saying, Colorado, put it out. Shout out Colorado, nigga. No wonder why they had the first one to sell weed, because them motherfuckers is the first one. They telling Donald Trump, can't be president. They telling motherfuckers the Epstein list coming out, and they telling motherfuckers we can sell weed. Colorado, I'm finna move to Colorado. Goddamn, fuck with this shit, man. You know? Goddamn Colorado, bitch. But now, the Epstein list should help us cause a revolution. We should want to change. We should want to grow. We should want to keep pressure on these niggas next. I'm gonna tell you now, when you see these names, man, listen, when you see these names, this shit was already supposed to kind of be here type shit. Like, they were put in place to do that shit. Like, and if they weren't, it gets to a point where you play your position to where a motherfucker gonna see what you do, and that's what you're gonna be on. So regardless of the fact the shit is in the works, you know what I'm saying, to work out in the motherfucker's favor, regardless. So I'm saying, when you see this list, how will you change your life? How will you be like, you know what? I want to actually do something now, because this motherfuckers out here up top who don't care about nothing. They doing weird shit. They selling motherfuckers. They eat motherfuckers. They doing all type of weird shit. This is not rumors. This is real shit. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no rumors. It's real shit. Like, go and look it up. Like, they like, damn. I'm like, damn. I'm like, the higher ups is crazy. But as above, so below. So what's going on below? Like, whatever we doing out here, the drugs, motherfuckers eat motherfuckers' faces on bath salt, all this dumb ass shit. They doing that shit up top too. I'm telling you. They just looks way better, and they can hide it, and it happens longer, and it's on a bigger scale and everything. But it's like still the same shit. So you gotta get to the point where you like, where am I gonna find a balance for myself? How am I gonna find me for me? What am I gonna do for myself? You know what I'm saying? To change this shit. And you change your perception of reality that's around you. And then the Epstein list act as a catalyst to be a motivation to go do something. You know what I mean? Rather than you seeing a whole bunch of powerful people on fucked up shit, and you're like, oh, I can never do anything. You'll take it the exact opposite. Like, oh, I can do everything. It's just about, I know people gonna take it and just make memes, and people gonna, you know what I'm saying? I just hope somebody watches live and see that you can, like, change from the shit. You feel me? Like, motherfucker, I'm from Birmingham. You feel me? Like, that shit get crazy over there. The shit that people doing, like, in the government, is motherfuckers be doing on the block all day, and that's not to try and make it seem cool or to even try to make it seem like it don't mean nothing. I'm just saying, it's not a surprise, it's more so a concern. You feel me? Like, damn, okay, what can I do to try and help motherfucker? You feel me? Because I won't say what I'm doing. I'm just I ain't even really doing shit. You feel me? Honestly, it's just about, because I would need your help. Anybody help watching this shit, really, to change some shit. So I'm not doing nothing until I'm able to change your mind and your mindset and your mind state to believe that you can change something. That's all it is to it. You feel me? And then from there, that's my job. That's my job. Outside of that, the benefits come with people helping you out, and then shit getting reciprocated. But I ain't really worried about it getting reciprocated. It's more so like the Epstein list should force you to think, like, what world are you living in? Think about the fucking world you are living in, for real, on some real shit. Like, are the people who have a lot of things that can just push a couple of buttons. And when I mean buttons, that means push a couple of people to influence them to go, and it trickles down, and now it comes to us and we're affected. It came from so far up top, you don't think it came from up top. You think it came from next door. You think it came from up the street. You think it came from another state. No, it came from up top. You feel me? And once you see certain things going on, don't let it bother you. Because at first I was like, all right, I'm starting to see shit. Ooh. See clearly now the rain gone type shit. And then everything started to bother me for a while. Because I'm like, man, why ain't nobody else seeing it and saying nothing about it? And then you start to you want to isolate yourself. But it's dangerous. Isolate yourself. Because you don't want to make it seem like you this type of person that's trying to be better than everybody because you want to be good. You feel me? You don't want to try to get yourself to be acting like a motherfucker who you don't even want to be, but you end up doing it because you so on this one side or you so on this path that it don't fucking matter what nobody say to you. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta find a balance. Balls, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. You know what I'm saying? That's for America. Any country, I hope it plays subtitles or some shit. Much respect to y'all, to everybody's culture who's celebrating on this day. If you don't, or if you already celebrated before we did, shouts out to you. If you celebrating after, like China do, shout out to you. You feel me? Anyway, back to it. So I just feel like the Epstein thing should really open up people's minds. That's all. I don't want people to just slide past this. That's it. If people slide past it, then it ain't nothing we can do about it. There's nothing that we can fucking do. There's nothing that we could do. There's nothing that we could do if a motherfucker just sitting here saying, man, fuck the Epstein list. What that mean? What you mean what it mean? It's showing you who the fuck what and what is who. Like, you gotta know that. That shit, you gotta know. I don't know. That shit weird as fuck. That shit weird as fuck, bro. I ain't even gonna cap to you. That shit's so weird to me that somebody could just see something that's so important and let it pass right by you. There's so many examples. Like, don't let this shit pass right by you. You feel me? On my mama, I figured out some shit the other day, right? Like, I want to buy my DNA back. Then I don't even own this shit. You know what I'm saying? Do you know that you don't even own your DNA? It's inside you. What the fuck is what? So it's like, the Epstein list should make you look up other shit. Like, why the fuck do you need that? When I die? Well, how about if I don't want to die? You can kill me. That's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta really, like, it's crazy. It's crazy. What the fuck? And that's not for me. That's for, like, for y'all to think, like, what is it? You know, accept the fact that things can happen, but don't really think it. You accept it and keep moving on, because then your brain is to give you a solution. Once you accept something, it becomes much easier for you to find a solution. It's not to be submissive. It's actually to be the exact opposite. It's to become strong. But you only have to master that by having these things like the Epstein list, or having like the rumors like Pizzagate, or having like the child trafficking rumors about all these underground cities and motherfuckers getting stolen and all this shit about everything slowly but surely kind of meshing together. And you're like, damn, who's really over it? Is it the people over us, or is it some people under us that's over us? Do we got it all backwards? Is it people that's living under us that's really over us? And that's why we never can really see the shit. We always like, man, who is that nigga that? Da, 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 da. Oh, every now and then he might pop up. They might bring a motherfucker up that look like them or something. Listen, look things up that are true. There was a 15-foot giant that was found. Like, and they did not report that shit. You know what I'm saying? I think it was in like Germany or something, on the mountains or some shit. You feel me? Little shit like that. And it's already reported, it's already out, so they ain't gonna come get me. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I'm showing you shit. Like, it might sound like I'm just saying things. I'm giving you things that you be like, damn, why wouldn't they publicize that? Why wouldn't they make that a trend, make that a thing? Because there's a whole nother world that's out here, and they want to keep you here so they can continue to live. And woo. It's you know, it's way less about control, and it's way more about keeping you away from some things. If I keep you away from information and keep it all in your face at the same time, then it ain't nothing for me to, you feel me, keep jugging and shaking. You know, you gotta make it known to want to change. You gotta make it known to want to really, you know, find new shit. You want to make it known, but to yourself first. You know, talk to yourself first. Make sure you prep yourself up first in the morning. Make sure you get yourself ready for this shit in the morning. Because every day is a struggle. Every day is a battle. It's, you know, I'm going through it. Everybody's going through it. When I mean going through it, that's not like a bad thing. It's not necessarily a good thing. It's just life that you know that you gotta make decisions for every day that you wake up. Yes, don't let this Epstein thing be to like make you feel like everybody on this shit. But I also take this shit to know that when you want to get somewhere, there's people like this who really exist. The further you go up, and they gonna make it look like this is how shit go. It's not how shit go. It's just how motherfuckers doing it on their time. You feel me? That's it. Motherfuckers ain't really like that for real. They just trying to make it seem like if you up here, you gotta be like that. That ain't the case. Be right back. And we back, and we back, and we back, and we back. Oh, wow, oh. Yeah, 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 yeah. All right, so another thing I wanted to touch on, man. And this now I'm getting into other topics, but the Jeffrey Epstein one is like definitely the one I wanted to touch on for 20 fucking minutes. Hey, man, shout out to my sister. She just sent me a text. You feel me? We get it in 15 seconds of fame. You know what the fuck it is, bitch. Trey Bolo, you know what the fuck it is, bitch. Viral vibes. You know what it is. All right, so got Cameron talking about Kanye. Cameron, what up? Fuck with me, man. I'm going to be rich as a motherfucker. I don't even want to be. You said something about Kanye. All right, cool. He said Kanye know what the fuck he doing. And go to my shorts. You see what the fuck I said about that shit. What the fuck I'm saying on those live videos, though. Cameron, honestly and truthfully, totally, honestly, truly fucking agree. You talked about getting your booty hole played with. Talked about your booty hole getting played with to Mace openly on camera. I don't agree with that shit at all. You should have kept that to yourself. We don't need to know things like that. I don't agree with that. You're a grown ass man. Just worry about wiping your ass. I don't care if you get an 8. You could have told me a story, bro. On my soul. Camera, you could have told me a story about you getting, like, you wiping your ass too hard or something. If you want to talk about your ass on your podcast to another grown man, I'm not, that shit is, you're weird for that shit, bro. Like, you're, I don't know what the fuck. You getting paid a lot of bread, nigga. I get it. Well, you said something about Kanye, though. You right. I gotta agree with you on that. And the reason why I'm saying something I disagree, saying something I agree, because I don't want people to think I'm trying to like be on somebody's side and like that. I know motherfuckers gonna definitely disagree with some of the things that I said on some of my shorts, type of shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, hey, look, 15 seconds of fame, you know what the fuck it is, bitch. It's definitely gonna be something that people gonna say, if not saying it already, you feel me? We almost 2 million views up. So obviously, go check that out. You know what I'm saying? But for Cameron, I do want to say that I do agree with you on that, bro. I do agree with you on that. I think Kanye is probably one of the greatest manipulators who has been funded by people, by companies, by himself once he got onto a certain plateau, certain status. And I think that Kanye has always been for self. I think it changed when his mom died, when he sacrificed his mom. He said this out of his mouth. He said this out of his mouth. When he sacrificed his mom to get everything that you see he got, I think that's when he snapped. And I also think that's when the people, whoever that may be, because I have no idea about that part, but I do know he said some things and people have not like rebutted that shit. They just didn't say nothing about it. You feel me? All right, so I'm just a fucking small YouTuber gonna have 100 billion views. That shit is still gonna matter. I'm gonna be famous for nothing. You feel me? So that's what I'm saying is only gonna influence motherfuckers who care about bullshit like this anyway. So Kanye, I think he snapped after his mom. I think everything went out the window after that. I don't think that he cared about life anymore because he felt like he took his own once he took his mom's, just to get the fame and shit like that. And everybody had rumors about how his mom died because everybody was saying she was just fine, kind of giving like the same little Eazy-E-ish vibes. Like Eazy-E went in, he was a little sick, but he wasn't like really sick. He came out the hospital more sick than when he came in. A lot of people were saying it was planned, and then Kanye coming out years later saying that he did do it, and that other people did it, and that people in Hollywood disappeared and all this other shit. Kind of makes you wonder about what really goes on. Like, even though Kanye is crazy, he's so for himself that he would expose everything around him in order to attract other things, you know. And that's his strategy. A little bit of art of war for their laws of power, like put in one type of shit. Like, it's crazy what he does. And it works. It works because of people's feeling as though this is an innate instinct that they have to respond to, but being tricked about what their instincts are. And Kanye knows a lot about that shit. I think that when you put two and two together, it always equals fish, right? And so when talking about Kanye and how Cameron's stance is on it, I think that Cameron hit it right on the money. He hit it right on the fucking money. Kanye fucking around might be a part of the Epstein list. That's allegedly. I'm just talking shit at that point. Talking shit is allegedly. Like in like nigga world. Talking shit is like I'm just talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking shit, but that's allegedly. For all of the legals. You know what I'm saying? If everything that I do is alleged, you feel me? Shit. Now, what's another topic? Another topic. Honeycomb Brazy. Honeycomb Brazy goes to jail again. I think that with Honeycomb Brazy, he try to be so fucking real. He try to be so fucking real that it gets him fucked up, man. He try to be so real that he gets him fucked up. And look, all for Birmingham, Alabama, you hear me? Anybody from my city or anybody that's from Alabama, I low-key be trying to like show support, or like I go and listen to their music, like Lil Bam, Lil Fo, Honeycomb Brazy, Dobie, Man, it's dude signed to T.I. I forgot his name. He from Huntsville, Alabama. But I try to, low key be. If I see him or whatever. When I say see him, I mean virtually or like a blog or something about him or their song. You feel me? So when I see him, I really try to tap in with them for that month, honestly, and be like, man, kind of see what they doing on Instagram, see what they doing on Twitter, kind of liking that shit a little bit. Then if it catch my attention, I kind of follow on. If not, then I give them that time. I think that Honeycomb Brazy being from fuck is he from Mobile? Is he from Mobile? I think he's from Mobile. That nigga act like a Bessemer nigga though. That's what I got. I ain't trying to be funny. That's just my opinion. I ain't trying to make nothing happen. But from him being from this place, like y'all gotta get motherfuckers from us. Like we humble, we get to the bag, and a lot of people up north think that it's slower. It's just that we wait for bigger bags. Motherfuckers be trying to get dollars all the time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't worried about getting thousands a day if I can get 100,000 in 1 month, one play. And I think that with just that type of attitude and what he's been through with losing people, losing friends, losing connections in the industry, yet gaining his own reputation. Out of all of that, like you gotta think, it's real hard to gain a reputation after you done lost damn near everything. You feel me? Hello? Hey, what up? Yeah.